Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, without tapas and holy company, we will not be able to understand the reality, the small realities of life, how the mind works, how the body works, how the samskaras work, what is the way to transcend all this and go beyond, cannot be known. We cannot get an inkling of presence of God without the help of tapasya. Tapasya tapas is a kind of, we can say in English, austerities. But austerities has some limitations and relative term. It is not an absolute term, austerity. Tapas is a complete term, where the tapas is a complete term, not relative. It is something like an absolute. Relative is, it changes its mode, it changes its meaning according to the circumstances. Tapas has a goal and intention. Austerities have a relative, this one. Here, the tapas is exclusively meant to overcome nature and enter the realm transcendental, to realize God. There are two aspects of realization of God, and tapas, what the tapas means, you will understand. When I am trying to bring the divinity to be perceived by my senses and mind within the realm of nature, or I myself transcending the nature and go beyond to experience the transcendental. Either I bring the transcendental into it, into this world, or I enter into transcendental, or I manifest my inner divinity to the outermost level of bodily existence and see that everything has become divine. My body is divine, my mind is divine, my senses are divine, my heart is divine, my intellect is divine. All the layers, all the sheets that my soul is getting covered are divine. How to make this inner divinity manifest in the body is purificatory process. The purificatory process consists of the self-control, sanyama on one side. Wherever there is tendency, wherever there is attraction, wherever I have been caught, wherever there is enticement, I should not be yielded to that. I must look at it in a way that it doesn't disturb me, nor I am going to yield to it. I must go beyond the limitations of nature. Nature, there are two things. One is priya and one is shreya. One is which is pleasant, which is enjoyable, pleasant. One is good. Certain medicines, when diseases are there, some medicines are good, but may not be pleasant. It may be bitter to eat, but it is good. And sweet, good things may be poison to us at that time. So here, shreya and priya. Shreya, that which is good, need not be pleasant. And that which is pleasant need not be good for us. To distinguish between these two, we need an intellect, unbiased intellect, independent of the vasanas. I must be able to look at the things independent of my vasanas. Where from do I get that wisdom? Where from do I get that understanding? Is from the holy company. Holy company is a people who have transcended their own limitations, who have transcended the nature, and is standing just like so many people are floating or being carried away by the current of water in the rainy season. Floods have come, and there are others who are standing on the bank and they are not being carried over. They are holding firm position on the earth and they can pull out these people who are getting drowned. These people who stand on the ground untouched by the water and can save others who are being carried away by the floods is holy man. The world is driving, the whole nature is making everything in the world, though it's God, we are not able to see. We are carried away individually by individual experiences. The senses seek pleasure, mind seeks comfort, and always we are leaning towards comforts and enjoyments. And inside is the drive of the vasanas. Vasanas are driving towards it, nature is attracting. And to bring a control over my vasanas, to bring a nature not to get affected by the nature, I do tapas. In tapas, there is purification of the body, purification of the heart, bhava samshuddhi, sharirika pavitrata, manasika pavitrata, vachika pavitrata, thinking within oneself. It has to be, I must get divine thoughts. Avoid looking down upon yourself. Again and bring the Atmanhood out. I am Atma Swarupa. There is dirt in the body. There is dirt in the mind. Dirt in the mind is because of my old tendencies, past tendencies, the vasanas. Dirt in the body is the karmic load. I have done good and bad things are causing the ailments and certain things in the bodily existence. Bodies. Now I have to purify the body because every part of the body is tuned to the world and worldly enjoyments and worldly possessions, worldly dealings. Need not be bad. Worldly dealings are sufficient. Now my hands are accustomed, everything, whatever I do, it is tuned to the world. It is not tuned to the divine. The tuning to the divine is called Nyasa, Anganyasa, Karanyasa. All these are removing the tendencies, worldly tendencies, and replacing with the divine tendencies. So my hands, my body, my whole structure is not tuned to the divine. It is tuned to the world. It eats, drinks, moves about, talks to people, and sleeps off. Everything, every act is of human and animal. Divine is to be unaware of the body. The body is so, wherever you keep, in whatever state it is there, and it is eager always to serve others, to love others, to serve God. It takes pleasure in just small things like a person heard that flowers from these plants, we are using these plants for flowers, And flowers, with these flowers, every day a garland is done for the shrine. That person was so much enthusiastic, so much, oh, what can I do? I can't pluck the flowers, I can't plant the tree, I cannot put, make garlands and put. Let me water the plant. So as long as the devotee was there in the ashrama as a guest, the main thing he would do is to go and water the plants which give fruits and flowers to shrine. It goes for the offering to God. So how the body is tuned to the service of the Lord. This is unseen worship. Nobody sees this worship. This is a part of the worship. So here you see, same thing, to pluck a leaf while going, to harm some plant, some harm this one, he cannot do. His body is not accustomed to give pains to others. Some children, this that you can see while going and coming, plucking some leaves and throwing away and going. A fine flower, they ran and they took out, smelled it and saw here, there, threw it and went away. Somebody plucked a flower, put in the head and started walking to beautify oneself. So these hands are how it is, body is tuned to. While walking, I see a person, I look at it as divine. If I look as human, a person, then I am still in the human level. If I have raga dvesha, attachments or repulsions, then I am at animal level. Raga dvesha is at animal level. To see a human as human, I am at human level. To see the divine, I am at divine level. My body is tuned to see the divine. All things. It's raining outside now. Can I see the grace of Divine Mother? She is pouring water. She is cleaning every plant and tree. Look at that vast forest around. How can we clean this forest? We can't clean. How can we water this? Neither government will allow nor we have the source to water this forest around. Nor we have finance to water whole of this forest. Mother is pouring. How much can we not see the divine? We can. Is my body and senses are tuned to see the divine? If otherwise, what is this rain? From morning till noon, jiri water. You cannot go anywhere. I am expressing my raga dvesha, my personal gains, and I wanted to go today to that place. It is raining now. I can dislike this rain. I have made a great garden. It is raining. Very good. Attachments, aversions and attachments, both are at animal level. Nature is pouring down. Thousands of jivas are enjoying how the nature is participating. When I see this divine, my bodily existence, my mental existence, my feelings, everything is getting tuned. So this purification of the heart, where there is no raga dvesha, is called bhava samshuddhi. Bhava samshuddhi. My senses see good. My senses bless everything. My heart pours love and says that I don't want anything, I don't seek anything. May you attain good. I can take up little pain and suffering to make you happy. So this is heart that seeks the welfare of others, that feel concerned about the welfare of others. This is all part of the Bhava Samshuddhi. To see the divine, to serve others, all these are where there is sacrifice, where there is no selfishness, there is no something to derive from this world, but to give is Bhava Samshuddhi. To gain is something like a curse. It is becoming dirty, within is becoming dirty. So this aspect, tapas and holy company and tapas will make you divine being, God on this earth. So all the visions, the entire view of this world, entire understanding of yourself with the same body, with the same mind, you are seeing something else where all others are seeing something else. God alone is the highest good, the eternal substance, eternal. There is no beginning, no end, that is the eternal existence. What we call Sat Chit Ananda, Sachidananda. It is absolute, it is eternal, it is unchanging. The bliss, peace, love, absolute. Existence, bliss, consciousness, or existence, bliss, knowledge, absolute, Satchit Ananda is absolute. When the term absolute is used, it is always eternal and unchanging, which never gets changed. Just like best example we can get within the world, not getting affected, not getting changed, though it participates in everything, is space. Next is air. Air never gets contaminated. Space never gets. Fire is there. It cannot heat even space. Water cannot wet space. Water is falling. Rain is falling outside. It's raining. But it cannot wetten the space. And space has given room for all that to exist, but it cannot. Nor the space is going to interfere or instigate them to burn or to wet. No, it is doing it. It all exists within the space. Space is unaffected. From space, all this has emerged out. If space is not there, nothing exists. Yet space is not affected. Space is not altered. Space is not going to be exhausted. So many people started increasing, the plants started increasing, the space is going to be affected. No, space will remain as it is, giving place, room for more and more things to come, or less and less things to exist. So all God, eternal substance, God alone is the eternal substance. All other things are unsubstantial. Substance, when we say, there is an opposite also, unsubstantial. There is no substance in it. Only akara. Why do we say unsubstantial? Because consciousness is not evident. And all else is transitory, passing. eternal and transitory, opposites. One cannot grasp this without tapasya and holy company. One can grasp it with the holy company and through tapasya. What is the use of merely reciting the written parts of the drum? It is very difficult to put them into practice on the instrument. Dada tarikid, dada tarikid, dada tarikid, dada tuna. It is very easy to utter. To play dada tarikida is very difficult. That's what is written in words can be easily uttered, but to play it, how much of practice is needed? It is very difficult to put them into practice on the instrument. What can be accomplished by mere lecture, talking and imagining? What can be attained? It is austerity. It is austerity that is necessary. It is austerity. Just like we sit and practice. Similarly, tapasya. What is this tapasya? In our modern times, we cannot go to the forest, stand on one leg, fast for days together and do tapasya. No. It is neither practical nor needed. Small things day to day, somebody scolds, not to get affected by it. We have duties to perform. What I have to do, what I have to tell in return. Somebody scolds me, what I have to tell in return. I tell and leave it there. I am not affected by it. Inside I am remaining calm and unaffected. It is tapasya. I see something, some sweet meat, I want to eat it. I say, what is there? If it is there also all right, if it is not there also all right. I become indifferent to it. It is tapasya. I want to eat. I am getting craving to eat something. And I change my attitude. I want to eat some sweet meats or I want to eat masala dosa. I say no, just porridge will do, ganji will do. It is just to survive. I look at the monkeys jumping from tree to tree where there are no fruits. It eats the leaves. If fruit is there, fruit also will do the same thing for it. If fruit is not there, with the same, no seasoning, no salt, the tender fresh leaves it will pluck and start eating. You give anything, rice, it will eat rice without asking for sambar. How it eats, you see, joyfully. We immediately look at the person who is serving. Somebody gives rice and goes away. Even idli, if sambar is not there, how much difficult we find. Today morning, avalakki was done, beaten rice. While eating, it doesn't slip through the throat so easily. In North India, they use jalebi to eat with it. At least little pickle is there also all right. Chutney is there also all right. Some sauce with the poha. Because in the ashrama less oil is used. Difficult. So it remains in the mouth, it doesn't get down the throat. So they will put tea, coffee in it or milk, what is given to drink, and then start eating. But monkeys, as much as possible, they put in the mouth, fill it on the either side, in the cheeks, it will store and jump from one place to another place joyfully. How they eat, you see. And we have that raga dvesha. Now, it doesn't matter. Not because monkeys are eating, I will eat like that, but it doesn't matter. This is not the purpose of life. Let me exercise a self-control. Let me eat as it is what is given. Then it becomes a tapasya. I want something to happen, I abstain from happening it. I don't want to do certain things, I will do. I don't want to clean. Then I will let me do that work, cleaning work, which nobody is intending to do. So, where others are not working, hesitate to work, there we will go and work. Sick people to serve, nobody wants. Old people to serve, nobody wants. They want to run away. So there we dedicate, which I don't want to do. Now I want to feel like seeing a television. I avoid. Let me read Bhagavad Gita. Instead of seeing, I want to just go around and come. Instead of that, I will, while going, I have to go somewhere. I have to go. While going, I will take the name of God. Name of God doesn't come so easily and so fluently. I have to put some efforts. This putting effort is a tapasya. I don't want to break. Repeating the name of God is a tapasya. I will, at all times I will remember. Lifelong I will observe certain things. Getting up early in the morning, sitting for meditation every day when people do not disturb. So these are the tapas. Every day, every moment, there is an opportunity to convert everything into tapas. What is your attitude towards it? Something attracts, leave it. Don't yield to the attraction, then it is tapas. When you restrain, shrink from something which you can do and you are supposed to do, or it is good to do, then entering into that activity is a tapas. To remember God constantly, unbroken stream, nirantara smarana is a tapas. So all these aspects, every moment it is there to do the tapas. Through that we transcend one by our defects. Mind becomes pure. It doesn't, the worldly thoughts which is going to carry me away from the divine, carry me, make me animal, will go away. I become purified. My heart becomes purified. It loves all. It wants to sacrifice for the welfare of others. So where there is sacrifice, where there is universal love, without any disparity and discrimination, pure love, equality for all, there we see divine is there. Where there is peace, where there is joy, there is always divine manifestations. Where the name of God is constantly repeated, be it in the heart or in a place, it gets sanctified. So this is how we enter into the divine. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.